Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Today's review is of a beer from Dead Frog. I haven't had a Dead Frog beer in forever. Dead Frog's from BC. This was in the BC Natural Selections pack. This is the last beer I have to review from that selection pack. This is Dead Frog Brewery's The Bold Belgian Pale Ale. So, let's see here. An unfiltered pale ale that combines the fruit flavors and spices of traditional Belgian pale ales and the complex malt base of North American pale ales to create a unique New World take on an Old World brew. Traditional Belgian pale ales. Now, I'm not saying they don't exist, because I'm sure they do. Everybody had everywhere basically had a pale ale. But when you think traditional Belgian ales, what do you think? What do you think? Tell me what you think. I'm going to give you a second here. For me, Goldens, doubles, triples, quads, lambics of all types, be it a Guza or a fruit lambic or a other such lambic. But yeah, lambics, doubles, triples, quads, Belgian strong, Belgian dark strong, and Belgian Goldens. That's what I think of for traditional Belgians. Not a Belgian pale ale. It's not really what I think of when I think traditional Belgian. Just asking your opinions there. IBU's 27, color amber, hops, Columbus, oh yay, Cascade, malts, Belgian aromatic, Cara 30, chocolate pale ale, special 65, water, malted barley, hops and yeast. Let's open it up. Here's our glass. The glass has a little bit of water residue on the sides. Ooh, a little bit of smoke. ABV on this is 5. Okay. So, the beer actually, there is a little bit of chill haze on it. Ooh, look at those sea monkeys! Oh, look at those sea monkeys. Do you guys see them? There is full-on shit in there. I love it and hate it at the same time. Full-on shit. Very, very unfiltered, very cloudy. I cannot see through this. I don't know. I know it's they call it amber, and I don't think I'd call that an amber. That looks more like diarrhea brown, really. Those chunks just remind me of orbits. They're just not right. I shouldn't see that. Beautiful off-white head, nice looking. Ooh, smell is fairly nice too. Oh yeah, smells lots of grapefruit coming from the Cascade. A little bit of a piney scent. Very sweet too. Very sweet. The malts come off very nicely. Even knowing what malts are in there, I can't really identify them. They mix very well together. The hops, I can identify the Cascade right off the bat. Little fruity esters on the background too, more tropical fruitiness, probably coming from the yeast. That just, I don't know if I really want to drink this. I mean, I love my unfiltered beers, and I don't know if that is yeast or hop particles, but I just, yeah. You said unfiltered, not bottle conditioned. I would expect that from a bottle, but well, from bottle conditioned beers. But can you guys see it? I mean, really. Oh, It's rather gross. Let's try it though. Cheers. Oh. 27 IBU's my ass, boys and girls. 27 IBU's my ass. We need to get a more scientific way to get IBU readings, because this isn't bitter, but it's more than 27 IBU bitter. I had this argument at Silversmith one day, because one of their session IPAs was he was saying was 7 IBU. It's 7 IBU. Or was it 10? I think it might have been 10 IBU. Now, there is an argument out there that under 14 you can't really taste it, but they were saying 10 IBU, and me and Joe drank it, and it was fairly hoppy. And I was arguing with them, if Coors Light is 7 IBU, sorry, yours cannot be 10. And I was getting, oh, well, we use real hops. And it doesn't matter if you use real hops or hop extract. The IBU is the IBU. It's the international bittering units. With 3 extra units, you should not be 15 times as bitter. Even if you're using just full-on alpha acid hops, you shouldn't be that much more bitter. It would be really hard to get a full-on bittering hop down to 10 IBU if you did it right. But I mean, this is a really good beer. I just don't think it's 27 IBU. I would guess this closer to 40. I would guess this closer to 40. 27 IBU, I expect more. Well, I mean, there's stouts that are higher than 27 IBU. There's porters that are higher than 27 IBU. Have you guys had Dead Frog Belgian Pale Ale? Does it taste like 27 IBU to you? I know I'm just sticking on that, but I'm just bringing it up. I mean, it's a really good beer. I actually like this. I think it's one of my favorite Dead Frog beers. Nice malty sweetness. Almost like they've used Belgian candy sugar in the taste. You almost get that beet sugar-ish taste. Beautiful, beautiful grapefruit taste in the middle. And it fades on to a piney, resiny finish. It's a beautiful pale ale. It really is. It has a little bit of biscuitiness in the yeast as well, and a little bit of like an orange citrus taste in the yeast. But that's perfectly fine too. And visually, it's nice and appealing on the glass. It's not a bad beer at all. I actually really enjoy it. I'm just stuck on that 27 IBU. I don't get. I know different hops will make the same IBU rating taste very different, but excuse me, I don't get the whole concept that one beer at 27 IBU can taste super bitter and another beer at 27 IBU could taste like nothing. I don't get, like, again, I get that different hops will give off different characteristics on different ways of bittering, but I don't get. I'm just gonna stop. It doesn't matter. It's not anything that really matters. I'm just harping on it because I harp on it with brewers too. I harp on the way we measure IBU, basically, is what I harp on, and we've talked about it. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, a nice piney, resiny finish, a nice bitter orange almost emanating up your throat, and a nice grapefruit piff-like finish as well. Beautiful, beautiful pale ale. Out of 10 and 8, if I could get this in a 6-pack, I would buy it. I actually quite enjoy this beer. Dead Frog Belgian Pale Ale. If you can get it, get it. I think this is actually this is probably the cream of the crop of what was in that 6-pack. I didn't think I'd say that about a Dead Frog beer. I actually had this conversation with a Dead Frog fan, that the only Dead Frog beers I had had up till this point have all been fairly meh. They're all really ingenious, like, well, I shouldn't say all were really ingenious, but there was the Mandarin Amber Ale, there was the Pepper Lime Lager. They were all interesting concepts, but none of them were wow. They were all mediocre. It was looking like Big Rock to me. It was looking like the Big Rock of BC. And this actually blows anything I've had from Big Rock out of the water so far. Now, I haven't had Big Rock specialty stuff. It's all up to Brad and Calgary. But this one beer puts them ahead of Big Rock for me, and puts them into the legitimate craft beer, well, craft brewery scene again. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Bye-bye.